Now we're back. Just about, anyway. Well, let's look at that poll then. I don't like starting my my talk until after we're back from the ad. We hear you, yes. We're back. Let's see what game won. So, 30%, 36, 35% of you are banned for voting for 200% mixed juice. Fuck you. For those of you that picked other options, you will get your wishes in the form of me just playing one of the two, which it looks like it's going to be Raft. Considering I figured out how to window this game is a lot more pleasant to play, which is nice, because I like video games, but I like when video games are good and work. You're too dry to play. I mean, I guess. I did change pants. I got all wet. 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 The screen region's just slightly off. I'm gonna try and alt enter and then alt enter again. There we go. Now it's in the good spot. Ah, there we go. I'm a moist boy. Why did you make me say that? Hard jugglings. Alright, so last time, sand. Sand was the order of the day. There's a tree there. I'm gonna go cut it down. Thank you for the gay bits. The new Gorilla song oofed me hard, and now I want to cluck a chicken. What the fuck? What? I needed glass for a shitty... Yeah, the not shitty purifier. That's... Oh. Oh. Okay. So, that should improve our situation. I went into work the other day. I forgot to talk about this. I went into work the other day. The day before was a rough-ass fucking day. Like, really just... a shitty day. People were being assholes and that kind of thing. And so it's just like, you know, I knew my boss was going to say something about it. Like, he messaged me and the rest of the people that work there because we have a group chat, because of course we do. And he was like, you know, hey, I noticed that there was some stuff that, you know, someone had stolen and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, we really need to keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, I swear to God, if he gets in on me about this, if he gets in on me about not keeping the store from being robbed, I'm gonna let him have it. You know, I'm gonna get all fucking ready for it. I'm like, I know, when he fucking says it, I'm gonna let into it. I'm gonna be like, listen, asshole, I'm doing my best. Right? So I come into work. He's like, hey man, you know, really good numbers the other day. You know, I'm sorry I had to leave you with, you know, all of that work. You know, thank you so much for how much you work here and how hard you work and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I didn't actually say that, but I was thinking it. And then he left it at that. It just brings up the point that, like, sometimes I want to be angry at people, but they don't let me. Like, they're not an asshole to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I expect the conversation to go differently, so I'm all ready for it. And I'm like, alright, when he lets in on me, I'm gonna fucking let in on him, you know? Like, no. None of that shit. We're not like that here. We're not pulling that shit. And then he's totally fucking cool because my boss is nice. It's just like, I don't know, sometimes I just want to, like, fight someone. Does that make sense? Like, just... I want to be angry. Just let me have this. I want you to be an asshole so I can be, like, grumpy about something. Alright, we're off. I don't think I need any other resources, so we're just gonna go. Can actually probably get... I mean, I need to get, like, wood is the main thing. Like, there are times where I need people to be reasonable, you know? And then there are other times where I just, like, I need to, like, just be angry. And just, like, get in a fist fight with someone. And just go, you know what? Take this job and shove it. What does that mean? I don't know. That's not in the lexicon anymore. Like, people don't say that anymore. But, like, people know, generally speaking, what I'm talking about when I say something like that, right? So it's like... that. I'm not gonna fist fight my boss. I'm upset that my boss was nice to me. And I hope that makes some level of sense. I got a raw potato out of a barrel. It's totally safe to eat as well. So it looks like we're actually going against the wind, so I need to, like, turn that away. I should probably put the sail, like, this. What's with the winch thing on your boat? It's an anchor. You can drop anchor and, like, you know, have that happen. I need to probably stop using that. Like, I can save on resources for just a bit and get some wood. Do I have wood somewhere? Does not appear as if I do. I need a better way of getting wood. I need to find a new island to loot. Indeed. Does the bottle say good drink? It does. How do you stay sane in retail? I don't make it my, like, mission in life to be good at my job. Like, I don't particularly care, and I just sort of expect that people are going to be assholes to me. So when they're nice, it's cool. But, I mean, it's really not that bad. It's a way of getting away from the computer, which, it's one of the healthiest things that I can think of. You know, I've heard people talk about, like, spirituality, like, and stuff like that, as far as, like, you know, we need to get outdoors more, and we need to, like, you know, see nature and all that shit. And I'm like, I really, like, me and nature are, like, we're not enemies, but we're not, like, close friends or anything. Like, we don't go to each other's birthday parties, and we're not invited. Neither of us are super angry about it. You know what I mean? I don't really go out and connect with nature on the regular. And so, like, you know, every now and then it'll be like a situation where, like, it seems like, yeah, maybe if I got outside more, it would be good for me. I don't. So how does this work? Do I need to do anything for this situation? It just makes water? I'm gonna move this and turn it around. So I think to myself, like, you know, maybe that's not my problem. Like, I don't go outside, and I don't need nature. And I'm like, maybe I should. Alright, later, Fruit Hopi. Okay, so that contains one thing. Do you know what I mean? It's got, like, 1 unit of bottle. You're an asshole. I'm ready for it. Alright, now I want to make a catcher thing. I'm going to put it fairly central, because that seems important. Like, nature stuff. Like, a lot of times when I, like, watch, like, I feel like I don't have stories sometimes. And the reason is because I don't want to talk about work too much, because people are already trying to figure out where I work. And then sometimes it's also just like, you know, I want to just, I don't know, talk about something that's not work. Like I said, my job's alright. But what do I, like, do outside of work and outside of streaming and outside of art? Because those are the things that I talk about. Well, pretty much just, like, look up things that I'm interested in. And unfortunately, the stuff I'm interested in is, like, not the best. Like, also, Cranber Preserves, thank you for the resub. Cool. That is significantly more useful than what I've got. Oh, it is still listed as 100 or 200% Raft. I like this thing I made. What do I look up? I look up like random ass shit. Like, I was up until like 3 the other night looking up like random ass like weird occult beliefs and stuff. And like listening to, and here's the weird thing about like occult videos on YouTube. Everyone's like a pansy. Like, I guess they don't want like people to know that they're into the shit they're into. So instead of like using their own voice, they have like Microsoft Sam telling you about like the, you know, prime factors of the universe or whatever the fuck we're talking about. And it's just like, I don't know what it's, I don't know. I have like an association of Microsoft Sam being like a creepy thing. And the reason for that is that like when I was growing up, when I needed something to listen to, I would listen to Creepypasta. But there wasn't anyone like Mr. Creepypasta or, you know, Creepypasta Jr. or anyone like that. Like, if you wanted to listen to Creepypasta, you had to, like, figure it out yourself. Like, read it to yourself or, you know, hire someone to read it to you if you were rich, which I'm not, so I didn't. And inevitably, that meant that the only reasonable way I could do such a thing would be to listen to Creepypasta on, like, via Microsoft Spam. Like, I would get, like, one of those, like, things, and I would just have it read to me. And then I would do art while I was doing that. And so now I have an association with, like, horror and Microsoft Sam. I know you're doing it! Turn around! Turn around! So now that's just my association. So when someone's saying like something like, I don't know, anything using the Microsoft Sam voice, it is just like instantly like, oh, this is spooky. Which, like, ideally, like, if you're having like, I don't know, a creepy thing, like, or you're trying to do like a religious thing where you profess to know the secret matrices of the universe or whatever the fuck you're doing, it's not the best to sound creepy. Like, you know, sermons usually in church are not given via Microsoft Sam. It's just a thing. I'm dying a bit. I'm hoping that there's food in this. Okay, there's not food. And that is not cooked either. We're going to die here, probably. Just gonna throw it out there as a thing that's happening. Needs fresh water. Oh, I can, like, water my plants. It's a lot easier to have water. Do I know of the YouTube channel Nightmind? No. But it sounds like something that I would be interested in. Assuming if it's something like that. Yeah, I know it's out of items once it sinks, but I needed to, like, get the food situation sorted pretty quick. So, I don't appear to have any food. I'm going to die if this does not cook quickly. Nightmind does a lot of content about really well-made, little-known YouTube horror and thriller series. I mean, usually at this point, that's where I plug, like, Mr. Creepypasta. Oh, the grill can take 3 items at once. Oh, cool. Neat. But if it's not if it's not a big fish. So cool, I can like cook multiple things at once. Nice. Okay, I need you to cook. I can't, no, I don't want to remove it. It's still cooking. Can I eat anything I've got? I don't really have food. Have you ever watched your local 58? No, I have no idea what you're referring to. Okay, I can go to sleep now because I've eaten. Do I still have a box of potatoes? I do not. Alright, we're gonna go this way. So. Oh, we're out of wood, which is nice. Driftwood, clearly the most flammable of all substances. Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of fish on the Barbie real quick. We're gonna cook up all of this. Having like the improved versions of all the things helps quite a bit. So what's on the docket to make next? That's a good ass question. Because I should probably know it. Thank you, Hydration Bot. Alright, I'm gonna put this up because I don't really need it anymore. Okay. So, what are the things that I could make? Well, we need to make a circuit board. But for a circuit board, we're going to need plastic, vine goo, and copper ingots. Copper ingots, easy enough. We can get some of those. But we're going to need wood for that, which means that we're going to have to get wood. Convenient that one just strolled up on us like that. What would it take for another bottle? I need to probably make one for the sake of research. I need plastic and vine goo. And for plastic, we're okay. We could be better off, but we have it. Oh, I'd like to build one of those nets. I was talking about that, but then I completely forgot what I was doing. Collection net. Rope. Okay, and then planks. So this will make life a lot easier if we can just do this. Just have like maybe two sides of this that are 45-degree angles from each other set up to get things. Are we still flowing with the wind? Yes, we are. This is as fast as we go. Until the shark eats it again. Well, we'll try and reinforce it. We kind of just need to get all of the resources. I mean, I'm not too concerned about, like, the water situation anymore. That seems to have solved my water situation completely. Like, as long as I keep this thing running, like, every time it's out, I just dump in more, I'll be fine. And there's an island dead ahead of us, which means that we should be able to get things together. You made it really far without catch nets. I've seen a couple of people who play this game more professionally than I do. Like, they actually are good at it. And it's really bizarre, because they can make big things, like, with very little effort. And I'm not entirely sure how they're able to, like, get all of the resources that they've got. But they are, so they do. Okay. Now, I'm going to set up a net, and I'm going to set it up so that way it's going the direction we're going, We're going to try and set them up so that way, as we're moving forward, we should be able to just, you know, build around it. No. No. I'm out of boards, so we're going to have to kind of hope that this island will be hospitable enough for us. I don't really know how I'm getting on this one. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to reach that one. So I'm assuming that I need the catch nets in order to, like, you know, really play this game correctly. Alright. Time to drop anchor. Okay, well, maybe not just yet. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna assume that I can climb up that rock there. We got some, like, options as far as things we can get. There is that asshole there. We do need sand, I think. It'd be nice to make another bottle. I think it would make my life a lot easier, because I could just have that going. So we do need a shit ton of vine goo. In order to get vine goo, we need to get to the seaweed, but I don't see anywhere that there are any. Okay. Let's see if there's a way up onto this island. Doesn't appear like there's one on this side. I could build a platform out, but I don't have enough wood for that. Okay. There's seaweed directly under the raft. Yeah. I don't... It's not the right kind of seaweed, though. It's gotta be different. Alright, let's see if I can maybe build this thing out a little bit more. Maybe there we can, I mean, our base looks like a total clusterfuck at this point. Shit. Okay. That should be good enough. Can I make that jump now? Okay, cool. Good. Kind of figured that was going to break almost immediately, but, you know, had to try. Okay, so we need rope. We're out of rope. Okay. Well, shit then. I mean, like, we have wood around, but we don't have enough wood to get wood. Okay, that gave us some wood. Do we have enough wood to now make... We're too short. Joust the shark? I don't think that'll help. That's one. Okay, cool. That's wood. That's good. Should be okay from here. Okay. I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna eat, but... Okay, that's good. And then axe. Rope. Okay, so that's gonna require leaves. In order to get leaves, I'm gonna have to get that one... Okay, tree got in the way. Try that again. Should probably make another metal spear. Do I use shark bait? I pretty much have to. If you know a way of doing it without, you know, having shark bait, let me know, but it seems like it's super important. But yeah, so you know, listening to weird shit like, I don't know, some guy's theory about how the world's going to end, or how he will end the world. It's just like, alright, this is prime late night, I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to or what I'm doing with my life sort of, shenanigans. There was definitely a bird just going ape shit downstairs, but, you know, whatever. That's happening, though. That I care about. Boy. Swear to God. The Scarecrow's not looking so hot. We're ignoring that for now. But yeah. Listen to that kind of stuff. Listen to music. Of course. Everyone does. Boy! I'm kind of tired of ritual creepypastas, to be honest. Like, the ones that, like, if you follow this really exact, like, 35-step method, then, something awful happens to you, and it's like, what the fuck? Why would you do this? Like, that seems to be the thing that people don't really get about that genre, is that you need to, like, maybe, I don't know, have a fucking reason you're doing all of this? But all too often with that, it's just like, you know, oh, well, if you inscribe a pentagram on the back of your Lucky Charms cereal box, then, Satan will come. And you can ask him 3 questions. No more, no less. And if you ask him about the War of 1812, he will take your soul. And it's like, what? Also, yeah, haunted video games. I'm tired of that. Tired of that trope entirely. Do I intend on playing Cultist Simulator? A lot of people have been requesting it. I have seen mixed reviews that kind of have me hesitant to play it, but if there are enough requests for it, if you guys actually want me to play it, then I will do so. Alright. So, we need copper. In order to get copper, we're going to have to turn some of these planks that we have into other things. I mean, I'm willing to suspend my disbelief. But I'm also like, why would you go through this trouble? Like, why would you do all of these things just to die? Like, there are much easier ways to kill yourself. Why would you go through all of that trouble to do it that way? You know what I mean? It always turns out the guy riding is Satan. And it's like, not today, Satan, you know? Like, maybe we can work something out, you know? You need a little bit more than $1.50 to get my soul. I don't get Jeff the Killer. I finally actually got around to reading it or listening to it. I do not get it. I just straight up don't. I don't get the appeal. I don't get why it's such a popular creepypasta. It's just a dude who stabbed a guy. He stabbed a guy because they fucked with his brother? I mean, spoilers for those of you that haven't read Jeff the Killer, a creepypasta that's nearly a decade old at this point. I'm gonna get bitten here in a minute. Yep, there it is. That should be enough goop. And you just leave. I need you to not be an asshole, just for once. I don't have any space in my inventory, so I guess I'm gonna eat some pineapples. You know what they say about pineapples? Jizz. I don't even know if that's true. But here's the deal. I'm not going to test that theory. I'm not going to, like, eat a whole bunch of pineapples, then, like, taste my jizz. I know that's something you're all interested in. But I'll tell you right now, your fanfic is wrong. I don't eat pineapples for the exclusive gain of whether or not I can jizz and it'd be good. So, I'm gonna go to sleep. What do you mean only partly? What part of only partly do you mean? It's just not something I'm going to do. I didn't need to hear that. Yep, this is what you guys sub for. When you go, what am I doing with my life? The answer is, I don't know. This is the arrangement we have. Where the fuck are all my... Did I drop all of those into the ocean? Disappointment. My friend, you've come back to see me again. You too. I must have dropped all of those things. Like, I don't have any of the seaweed that I picked up. It's all gone. Why are there so many car mufflers underwater? I don't know. We haven't figured out what the plot is yet, so we're kind of just sitting here with our dick in our hands, not sure of what our jizz tastes like. Like, tell me I'm just not seeing it. Like, it's in my hotbar or some shit and I'm dumb. Because we need to make vine goo. But we can't make vine goo because we harvested all of it. And it appears that, nope. I look in here again, and it's still not there. Alright, I guess we're leaving then. We're done here. We can leave. I need to play Vampire. I'm gonna wait until next payday, probably, to get it. It's one that was requested by some people. I guess I could play Cultist Simulator. I might do that tomorrow, but I also have to worry about setting up for stream. I'm kind of more wanting to make sure my tutorial stream goes well. Which, if you're watching this live, is tomorrow. If you're watching this on After Hours, you have missed it by a couple of days at this point. And I'm sorry about that. I tried to do my best to let you know. I also just used up the last of my plastic. Why? Because I'm a tool, that's why. You shouldn't ask such questions. It makes both of us look stupid. You know the fucking reason why. Pomfrets? Whatever these are? Raw tilapia. Thoughts on Holdfast? I have no idea what that is, so I have no opinion of it whatsoever. I'm sorry, I'm just in a weird mood today. Like, pretty much always, but, like, specifically today, a little bit more. Oh, let's see if I catch it. I do. Good. Nice. If I have like a wall of these going on both sides, it doesn't matter which side it hits the net at, it still counts. So I'm gonna put it on all on this like side here, like these two here. And then I just have to defend them from that asshole. Should make more nets. Should make one on both sides. So that way I'm ready for it. Or I should probably just finish off the one I'm on. Pineapple always is one of those things that I, like, feel like I want, but then when I actually, like, have some, I'm like, oh, this is disappointing. Like, it's just got a really awful texture. I'm just not a fan of it. Trying to make sure I get all of the things in the very least. Alright. Collection net. Fuck, I need more nets. Whoops. Oh, no, I didn't mean to... God damn it. Alright, I need some leaves. Leaves are gonna be what give me rope. So that way I can make more nets. So that way it'll be easier to get shit. Scarecrow's head is gone. Yes. Yes, it is. We're ignoring that because we're not like that. You don't just bring shit up like that about that. You know? When a friend has something weird going on, like, you know, if it's like a stain on their shirt, you bring it up. But if it's like, you know, I don't know, a really awful pimple, they know. They know. You don't bring it up, though, you know? We're gonna do the same for the Scarecrow, okay? Just not gonna bring up that he doesn't have a head. Sharks in these waters are huge dicks. Yes, I've noticed. I mean, our raft has increased in size drastically. Does the Scarecrow have a name? He should. He doesn't, though. Banana cannot go on pizza. I refuse to allow that to be a combination. Like, pineapple on pizza, like, maybe you just have weird taste. That's fine. You know? Like, I like jalapenos on mine. That's, I guess, a fruit? I don't really know. It's a fruit if it has, like, an apple is a fruit, right? The fuck? What? I just dropped my hook. Where the fuck did I drop it? Oh, whoa! He was waiting for that shit. Seeds equal fruit. So yeah, jalapeno is a fruit, right? It's a pepper. I don't know if that makes it any different. Okay, well, oh, there's the hook. It was on the table. Convenient. Okay. Which way are we blowing? This way. Wait. That away. Peppers are technically vegetables because... What? No. Are peppers considered fruits? I don't fucking know. Don't ask me questions about things that I should know about. Because I'll tell you right now, I don't know a damn thing. I don't. I talk shit, and it works out. Have I seen the How to Grapefruit Your Man video? Yeah, of course I have. I'm a well-cultured man of the internet. I know of this. I've never been less turned off by something. Like, the aggressiveness and ferocity that she goes at that not dick is, like, just amazing. Like, good on her. She's got a talent. She's using it to the best of her ability. It confuses the fuck out of me, though. Like, I have no idea why the fuck it's like that. But, you know what? Some people would enjoy it. I'm sure. The noises are what get me, though. They're just, like, absolute chaos of just, like, gargling a not dick. Have you seen that Guitar Hero modded song where it's the same thing? This is truly the worst timeline. You were never less aroused? You know what? I feel like I misstated. I want to apologize for that. There's nothing that has caused me less pleasure than listening to that woman make that sound. Well, out of things that are meant to. There we go. That works. Because there's things that, like, I don't know, like doing my taxes, like, I'm not going to get a boner from that. But, that video is comparable. What kind of sea are you in that has planks everywhere? I assume there's some sort of apocalyptic reason. Some people have mixed... I mean, I'm sure. Porn metal is a thing. Which, it's really just sort of a, I feel like porn metal is an excuse to listen to porn. And it not be like, oh, well, you know, it's porn. No, it's just metal. And that's why. Is tax metal a thing? I mean, like, people are trying to reinvent the wheel that is metal, but they do it without, like, actually doing so, which means that there's a lot of, like, open territory to, like, just really create, innovate, readapt, remix, and reinvent the genre. But rather than doing that, people just kind of make things that sound exactly like bands that came before them. Like, how many different remixes of, like, Master of the Puppets or, you know, Mayhem or, you know, whatever do we have to listen to? No. And yes, that ingot did just go into the ocean and leaving it behind forever. I feel like we probably can't go in a circle and find the things that we've already found. Okay, so here's my theory. Global warming, ice caps melted, everyone's an asshole. All the sharks are assholes because they've lost out on being able to eat anything. Because normally they go near the reefs, but the reefs are so much farther down. But I mean, I guess there'd still be land. So we're like passing by like Mount Everest and stuff, right? Think you need to make a new spear and a new storage box. I mean, theories. My least favorite thing is when someone who is completely not innovative writes a song, like metal song, exclusively. I don't really care about pop stars doing this because I just sort of expect them to at this point. But a metal song that is like just by the numbers and just, I don't know, a rip-off of some other song, and then they're lauded for it as it being some sort of like wonderful thing. And it's like, there's nothing special about this song. It's just the songs we've heard before again. I mean, we haven't found land. It's been like a month. And we've been sailing more or less straight. I think. We've been just kind of going whichever way the wind blows. Doesn't really matter to me. Okay. So what can I build? Can I build... We can't build that. We can build another collection net or two. No. I'm going to make it so that way this side is a lot of metal kind of sounds the same to me. And, well, I mean, fair enough. If you're not super into metal, a lot of it will. For the same reason that a lot of rap songs sound the same to me. It's because I don't understand, like, the intricacies of the genre. And that's fine. I don't really want to. Because it's not really something that appeals to me. We have found land again. We are going to go to it. It's a shitty island, but it's what we got, you know? I wouldn't recommend trying to get into, like, you know, grindcore and death metal and that kind of thing if you're gonna get into metal. Like, get into, you know, get into, like, I don't know, Metallica, Megadeth. They're entry-level bands for a reason. I used to recommend Ghost, but they have decided to become shit with their Rats song. I was really vying for them to just be great, but just, Have I watched RevScarecrow on Netflix? I have not. I'm not particularly interested. Like, I feel like I've seen all the memes at this point, so I kind of already know what it is, and it's just like, You love the metal playlist on Spotify? Good. Is that the one where I mixed in Thomas the Tank Engine as, like, one of 80 songs, so it just comes out of fucking nowhere? Because one of the playlists that I shared has, like, Thomas the Tank Engine in it. Just, like, kind of randomly. Just to see if people are actually listening to it. I can only ever hear the Biggie Smalls remix. You haven't heard that one? Oh, shit, I spoiled it then. Yeah, just sort of randomly in the mix, I decided to put, like, the Thomas the Tank Engine song. Just to see what would happen. If anyone would call me out for it. So that's moving, right? No, it's just sort of spinning in place. Okay, so now we can get goo. Which is good. We needed goo. That guy's coming for us. The story of Thomas the Tank Engine, I guess, could be considered... I mean... Get fucked. Alright, so I do need to, like... I need to make a new spear. The metal one was super good, but it was kind of expensive if I recall correctly. Metal ingots. That's gonna be the issue. Have you ever seen Shed 17? I haven't. I have no idea what you're referring to. Yeah, once the sea starts getting a little rocky like this, that's when I start getting a little queasy. I have the Biggie Smalls remix playing in the background now. Good. If you're watching on After Hours, go ahead and load up Thomas the Tank Engine Biggie Smalls rap. You should be able, if you just type that into YouTube, you should get it. It's the like a freestyle that Biggie Smalls did, but it's mixed over. Is this Waterworld Simulator, basically? see if I can make a... Okay, so I can make it with a couple more goo. So if I just... And that should make things... Motherfuckers, come on. Doot, 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 doot. Alright. It might be worth, like, trying to get away from this. Wooden spear? Yeah, I should probably make one. Okay. I can have a shitty spear in the meantime. If he comes along, then we can at least defend what we got. Alright. So we're gonna try and go around this. I'm not really concerned about the... Wait a minute. Did I get any iron off this island? I don't feel like I did. I didn't. And we don't have any iron on us, so we should probably go get some. Let's go deal with that. Hopefully the shark's not back. If he is, he will, inevitably, try and wreck my shit. When he wrecks my shit, I will scream like a child. Because I do not like being wrecked. And yet... Where is he? I thought I was going to turn around and he was going to be right there. And I was going to be like, there he is. But he wasn't. He disappointed me by being not alive. What is this? Is this sand? It's clay. I'm not really concerned about getting clay right now. Oh, Jesus. There he is. Thanks, man. Alright. Okay, we gotta surface now, because he's gonna keep taking nabs at us. Alright. Bring up the anchor. We're bailing. Thank you for the 5 gay bits. Back with gay flags. Vinesauce, heavy suit. I'm sorry to tell you that the puppet and the who is family friendly, PG, clean, has more views than you, so I will visit stream about... I mean, I don't... What the fuck puppet are we talking about? I'm not really concerned about what everyone else is doing. I'm concerned about whether or not I'm making good content. I've decided that that's how I'm going to make my stream, my content, my life work. Is I'm going to worry about me and not about what YouTube wants, not about what anything else needs, you know? Because after a while, I think, you know, really after, like, YouTube's recent decision that, you know, fuck everyone, they're just gonna, you know, put, like, weird homophobic shit in front of videos. I'm just gonna, like, you know, just do whatever. And if they're like, oh, this is not ad friendly, I'm just gonna be like, okay. I mean, is that a successful business model? No. Am I doing it anyway? Yeah. I guess so. That was a recent decision? It was one that I recently found out about. The vitriol towards the puppet is high. Which puppet? Who knows? But the hatred for him is unquenched, unmatched. And frankly, he's a right bastard, whoever this puppet is. And if he keeps up his shit, you know, fuck him. Alright, is this gonna, like, turn into... Yeah, there we go. Wait, there's homophobic puppet? I feel like we're having 5 different conversations and none of them make particularly large amounts of sense. Like, we're all talking about different things. Chad is now talking about whether or not the existence of homophobic puppets on YouTube is a thing. And I will mention this now because I feel like it needs to be said. Logan Paul, although he looks like a puppet, is not, as far as I know, distinctly homophobic. And that's not really what we should, you know, get him on, you know? No. 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 Sure, great, thanks. Alright, we're just gonna replace that real quick, and done. What are we even talking about? I'm never gonna have enough to do this. Can I, like... Okay, I need to figure out a way to remove planks. Because I don't necessarily need to actually have this many planks just yet. I'm doing it because it seems like a good way of getting things done. But maybe it's not. Did you ever think in a million years they'd bring back Wonder Chosen? Axe? Axe is fine. I mean, aesthetics are going to have to start coming into play here soon. Do I watch E3? No. But I'm going to pretend like I do this year so that way I can, like, be conversational at work. Because that seems important. Usually it's a lot of announcements about games that I don't particularly care about. Axe to remove boards. Oh. Oh. You were giving me advice, not just randomly saying shit. So if I remove a board, what happens? Like, do I get the resources back? Because that would be helpful. Oh. Okay. I think as soon as it's nightfall, I'm going to take a nap. I think you get some back. Okay. Alright, let's work on getting the other stuff ready, and then once we run out of resources for that, then we'll work on other stuff. So we need copper ingots. Sure. We have one cooking up. We're going to go to bed and hope it's done by the time we wake up. We're running low on food and water. Let's drink some. Okay, so now we have, I believe, 2 copper ingots. We have more than 2. We have 3. Okay, so now we can make 1 circuit board. Okay. Now, I'm going to use that for research because I need it so that way I can research basically everything else. I can get oxygen bottles, but it doesn't seem particularly useful. Okay, let's go ahead and use the circuit board we made to do some research and learn these things. So we need the antenna, we need the other shit. No, don't. I probably should move this, because that's super annoying. Just spamming the E button to pick things up, and I accidentally, like, drop the anchor every now and then. So we're still going the right direction. I'm going to assume that I need iron and copper and circuit boards for the antenna. There it is. Receiver. We're going to need 2 circuit boards, a hinge. Okay? So we're going to need copper for that. You'll hate the antennas. What do I need for the antenna? Circuit boards. That's not too bad. We're going to need just like a shit ton of copper. Which we do not have access to. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to sail until we hit islands. Then we're going to loot them for all their metals. And then with all the resources that aren't being used to make food or make antennas, we'll be fine. The new Spider-Man game does look legitimately okay. Like, I'm willing to believe that it's going to be good. We need some vine goo as well. Okay, so as soon as this gets done cooking, then we'll... I mean, I feel like an antenna doesn't need much more than just a piece of metal that's, like, shaped in the right direction, right? Like, generally speaking, that's all an antenna is. There's nothing special about it. It's just like, that's how physics works. Turn it back around. Okay, now he's sinking away, so that's all that we can get from him. So now we can cook this up. And then we can put this away and this away. You don't appear to have any more copper, so... I really want to have, like, grilled chicken like that now. Do you know what I mean? Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Why even say that? Alright. Shark already looks dead. It is. We just need to stab it so that way we got resources, because that's how you get resources from it. I've heard the Persona anime is apparently very good. You guys were talking about Spider-Man. I misread what you said. I decided to go with a different topic entirely. This will happen again. Vine goo, so we can almost make it. We have everything but more copper. We're gonna need a lot more copper. So, in the meantime, since we don't need most of those resources, I don't think we need any of these resources for a net. We're gonna just build more nets. Let me ignore the I'm just gonna ignore the conversation entirely, and we're just gonna roll with whatever the fuck I feel like talking about. This is how I do conversations in real life, and people are like, what the actual fuck are you on about? And the answer is, don't know. We're just talking about it. I've heard nothing but good things about the Persona games, but as I've shown recently, I'm dyslexic as fuck. And it would just be a bad idea to stream it. So I'll leave that to people like Ima. Though the most recent one, they were explicit that they didn't want people streaming it, right? Like, that's fine. They have that legal right. I believe my commentary makes games special and innovative and new, and there's plenty of developers who agree and understand that I'm basically giving them free advertising if they decide to give me the game for free. It works out. It's mutually beneficial. I get content. They get, you know, people to look at their game, which is good if their game is good. It's bad if their game is shit, but generally speaking, when their game is shit, they don't try and offer it off for free. That's why I don't have Detroit Become Human. That game, I will continue. I mean, I feel like most of my stream of this game, Raft, has been me calling out about how shit Detroit Become Human is going to be. And to be fair, it deserves it. Every time I make another one of these, my life gets a little bit easier, and it's easier to get more. Because I'm getting the resources I need to make more. This will make getting resources a lot easier, and I don't have to be bothered with it. I can focus on crafting, which makes my life easier. Okay, so now I can make a circuit board, right? I'll be honest, I didn't watch the trailer, so, you know. Just make your raft 2 by 50 long. Use along with a receiver. So I can't make a receiver, but I can make one antenna. So... I'm gonna put the antenna up here, because it just makes more sense for it to be up, don't you think? I mean, it probably doesn't actually need to be up, but I feel like it should be up here. Antenna requires receiver. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a bit. Okay. Remember when these used to be, like, more advanced than our little raft here? Okay. Oh, there's an island. Let's aim straight towards it. Okay, so I do need another... So I'm going to need a total of... I think I've read... I don't remember where I read this. I need 3 antenna in order for the receiver to work, which means I need 3 times... Or 2 times... No, 4 circuit boards, because I've already made 1. Okay, so I just need to get as much copper and stuff as I can from this next island. And then we can bounce. I have pretty much all the other resources I'd want. I just need the, I'm gonna make the, receiver, just on the off chance that I don't remember that. Oh. It would be nice if it poured all out at once. Okay, so we're gonna... Alright. I believe we've approached the island on the wrong side. We have. Okay, we are going to paddle around it. We can't. We are stuck in because we've anchored ourselves. Turn, turn. Directly into it. There we go. Drop anchor. It's gonna be awkward, but... Is that the same island? No. I don't think so, because it has trees. We got all of the trees from the previous one already. Oh, fuck. Okay. I mean, there's no real way of knowing whether or not I'm sailing in circles or not. Shit. There we go. Okay, I don't really care about all the other stuff that I can get off this. So I can just, you know, whatever it. You're just like a real life castaway. Except for it's a video game. But yes. I'm dropping planks now. What can I get rid of? Feathers, probably. And that's just going to be on the floor. Do you ever see a cool thing on YouTube and say, oh wow, that's cool, and realize it would take 8K to do it? I feel like you have a very specific story in mind. I don't have room for any of this garbage. Okay, we're gonna go back to the island. We're gonna, or not island, the opposite of an island, a boat. Oh great, it's storming again. Wait, wait, oh. Thought I lost the island there for a minute, but apparently not. Not particularly hungry right now, so I can put that up. In real life, I'm starting to get actually hungry, but, you know, that's the way of the world. Alright, so what do I need? I need copper. I'm going to have to make a shitty hook, I think. Because metal hooks are kind of difficult, right? Okay, I put away all the boards, so I can't get any of those. But I can find some in my chest, because I just put some away. Alright, we're going to use up the last of this hook. Do I have room? I do. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, I guess we're going in now. Okay, we're looking for metal. Keep an eye out for that shark. Oh, he's tearing up my boat. Great. Is it an important part of the boat? Not particularly. Okay. I would rather he didn't. But, you know, he doesn't really give a shit what I think. Because why would he? Not exactly friends. We don't mail each other cards. Anything like that. It's a little bit too dark to actually see a fucking thing. So we're just going to get back on the boat and then sleep off until daytime. Okay, drowning again. And fine. Alright. What got bitten? It looks like over there, that bit. Ah, there we go. There's some minerals right here. You should try dating the shark? I mean, we're not really on that kind of term. Like, he just bit me. I don't know if you noticed, but we're not good friends. At all. We are the opposite of friends. We are enemies. Truly. I don't see any more metal, so I'm just gonna... Did you know that sharks have 2 penises? Okay, great. Thanks for letting me know. My life's worse for knowing that. Thanks for that. Should probably have poured it into... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Okay. Alright, so now... I can put this in here. Alright, so how many do we need? Let's work on making a receiver. So we're just going to need 2 circuit boards. And the circuit board, we're going to need copper ingots and vine goo. We don't have enough vine goo. We're going to go get some more because we're already here. It's so sensual when I get bitten. Did you know a whale's milk is as thick as toothpaste? I'm already feeling a little queasy. Thanks. Thanks for that. Alright. Well, I believe we've taken everything we can from this island, aside from we could get a little bit more wood. So I guess we'll do that real quick. Might as well. We're stuck here for a minute waiting for the... Missed that entirely. A whale's penis is not called a dork. That's absolutely not true. I do not believe that. I've heard that before, but like... I don't... There's never a source. Have I saved recently? Yes? Oh, fuck off. Thanks. Luigi guy, thank you for the raid. It's very kind of you. We're playing more Raft, because of course we are. Alright. So we can craft one of these puppies. We're going to need one more, which is going to require some copper and some vine goo. I believe we set sail. I think we've taken everything we can from this island. We're going to weigh anchor. Which way is the wind blowing? That away. That's where we're going then. Need to check the VOD for... Yeah, it didn't go great. It was not a fun experience for me. But if you want to watch me just not enjoy myself, then it's a great stream to watch. It's available on the YouTubes. Not yet. I have to wait 24 hours for it to be available on the YouTubes. But yeah, it was bad. Why is this an ad? What? I believe only you are seeing ads right now. Skinny Mario, thank you for 4 months of support. That's very kind of you. I don't know why I said it as if I'm former President Barack Obama, but I did. So that was kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, having that, being able to just get stuff for us so we don't actually have to, like, try, amazing. Perfect. Perfect! Wasn't it The Martian where he made a shit ton of potatoes and, like, you had to figure out the calorie count of each individual potato? And then from there, he figured out how many potatoes he would be able to eat and, like, how much he could treat himself. What did I miss? I spilled water on myself. Generally just disappointed myself for a bit. And, that's about it. Not a lot. I played this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that was an issue for you, Pseudopod. It was an issue for me as well. I'm gonna make the receiver on the off chance that I don't actually need to have, like, a whole shit ton of things. Oh, he's coming for us. I know that look in his eye. Yep. Treat yourself to mimosas. I don't really drink mimosas or alcohol that much. But thank you. I will, if I do feel like it, treat myself to mimosas. Can make a collection net with the rope that I just had laying around, which is nice. I think Matt Damon ate a whole bunch of pineapples while on the set of The Martian. What? Why? Is he trying to get his jizz to taste good? Why was Matt Damon trying to make his jizz taste good? That's bizarre of him. I mean, you gotta feed yourself on Mars. It's the only way. I don't think that's a way of feeding yourself. That sounds like not a way of feeding yourself. Get fucked. Eat all these coconuts just so they're out of my inventory. Cool. Alright, so back to the circuit board thing. We need some vine goo. We have enough copper. Once this cooks, we'll have enough copper. Well, we'll have one short, but we can throw another one in. Then once all the copper's done, we can just start cooking vine goo repetitively. I guess we'll just keep making nets. I don't think there's anything we can do to speed up the process aside from making another smelter. And that is just the worst. Like, we could make dry bricks, I'm sure. Like, we could make another smelter, but it seems like it would be as much of a pain in the ass to do that. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it. It's totally worth it, but I'm just like, I don't fucking care. That's really what it is. We can get some scrap metal out and do that. I guess we oughta. So dry brick. No, we probably actually don't have the clay for it. Clay. Do we have any? We do. Okay. So you can make dry bricks, right? We need wet bricks first. We don't have sand. We do have sand. We can make exactly one wet brick, which is not going to be enough to do anything with, so I don't care. We're just going to get clay in this filthy sea. You can find it on islands. Disappointment. Alright, well, that's still going to be a thing, so we're just going to keep working on that. Okay. Just a little bit more rope, and then we'll be able to have one side covered. Which has been helpful so far. Like, it means that we don't have to, like, really work or worry about that. We just have to make sure that the furnace is going. That's pretty easy to deal with. And as long as we're going in a diagonal, we actually pick up using both sides. So we don't actually have to have the other side. It would be nice to have it, but it's not required. I need another leaf. That is enough leaf right there. There we go. Boom. Done. Let's not talk about the medicinal uses of jizz. It's just... I don't want to say that. I want my life to be like that. Sharks are friends. They are not. They are actually not. Where's my hammer? Did I put it up? I did. Okay, good. Oh, hey, there's a raft over there. Time to make another spear. Okay. We can't just yet. Sharks are your friends? Well, you know, you are, you know, the people you decide to make association with or show the kind of character that you are. I'm a firm believer in that. And, what that tells me about you is that you're an asshole. You have a lot of leaves in your things, says Legend in chat. Rightly so, identifying the fact that I could very easily not be having an issue anymore, but am. Okay. Okay. I guess we're not getting any closer to that. Might have a crate or two in it. We can probably just paddle over. The shark wants friends. A shark needs to be less of an asshole. Did I name the shark? Do you guys want to name it? Because it feels like some people have named it Earl, and I don't know why. Chad? Oh, it's definitely a Chad. It acts like a Chad. If your name is Chad, I'm sorry. But I just automatically have, like, a bad interpretation of you. Like... You probably were, like, head quarterback in high school. Like, Chad. That's what I think of when I think of Chad. I mean, sure, fuck it. Just throw shit on the ground like some sort of fucking idiot. How about instead we don't do that? What about... You know, I'm really tired of this shit. Where's this resentment from? I don't know if I've ever actually known anyone named Chad. If I'll be honest with you. Which I'm deciding to be. There's no reason not to be. Okay, so I can make another circuit board, yes? I can. Okay, so I needed 2, I believe. Receiver. I need planks now. Okay, cool. Now I have enough. See? That was useful. It took a little bit to get going, but it ended up being very useful in the end. Okay. Wow, that's a huge thing. I'm gonna have to make, like, a platform for this thing to be on. Wood. I need some. I'm not gonna even see how that one turns out. Alright. Alright, I need more wood. Just bring it up to me like that so I don't have to go all the way downstairs for it. The whole shebang has to be elevated by at least 1 pole. Okay. I mean, need to have more room than that. Maybe I can put it like this and then just have it surrounded. There we go. So it does look like I need... Oh, I need a battery now. Of course I do. And let me guess, the battery is going to require more copper. Yes. Okay. Well, if we find an island, we'll be fine. Speaking of an island, let's just get on that island that we see right there. Yeah, it would suck if I had dumped some copper into the sea. That would suck. I think we're on course for this to work out for us. Once we run into this island, we're just gonna, like, drop anchor. Bam. Okay. So that was interesting. And by interesting, I mean dumb. Okay, as long as we don't violently the fuck? Alright, well, I guess that's just how the world works. Let's drop some stuff off in here. We don't need rocks. We can eat some of this, and then that'll solve our food problem, which we don't have. Okay. Potato goes in there. Potatoes go in here. Potatoes go in there. Okay, so I need some copper in order to make the... Yeah. Copper's the main thing I need. So we're gonna get attacked by the shark. I see him. I'm just gonna aim at him until he comes towards me. Come on at me, fucking Chad. Boom. Fucked. We don't need metal right now, as far as I know. Great, thanks. But, we might need it later. I feel like there was something we needed metal for. Alright, I missed. We watched Coco last night. Good, legitimately good movie. Okay, we're about to die because the shark's about to come for us again. Yup. Okay. How close was that? I don't see him, but it was probably closer than we like. Yeah, Tilda got a little teary-eyed. She said it was the only Pixar movie that she's ever actually liked, which I can see that. Pixar movies tend to be a bit of a downer in general. Okay, once we get this one copper, we can make the battery. So it looks like this is fine. It's hooked up, so we're fine. So we just need antennas now. People are saying they need to be at least 3 away, but it's like, doesn't look like it. It looks like we can actually already build another one, so we'll just do that. See, it's hooked up over there as well. Are those Pringles cans? They kind of look like them. Just gonna wait for that to be a thing. Alright, battery. Apparently Coco just came out at a really bad time. There's some, like, sex abuse crime thing that someone who was, like, unrelated to the project got involved in, and it made the movie look bad, which is... that sucks. I mean, like, I don't really know the full story, so maybe someone who was involved with Coco was involved with that. I don't know. That's just kind of... that sucks if they weren't. Like, if you're an asshole, then fine. Whatever. But, like... So I'm not going to be able to do this yet. But if we make another antenna, then we'll be fine. So the antenna needs a bolt, which we can't make, but that's fine. We probably have some lying around. If we don't, pretty sure we can craft some. We need to get more copper. So the antenna needs that and a circuit board, and so we're okay on everything except for we need one more copper and possibly metal. Okay, good enough. And then come at me. Got a minute to look around. So fucking cheap. There he is. Oh, fuck! I missed? Oh, no. Oh, fuck, I lost all my... Oh, shit. Tell me it's over there in the ocean. Is it just over here? Can I just go and get my loot? Oh, fuck me. was like over here, right? So just like... It looks like it's gone. I feel like I went and got my resources back one other time that I died. Okay. That's... Oh, fuck you. That's my water bottles. That's my... Fuck, we're gonna have to shovel this shit out manually now. Fuck Chad. We were so close to having everything we needed. Alright. So, there's a lesson to us. No more putting anything on us when we go out into the ocean, because apparently if you die, you lose everything. Just reload. I don't remember the last time I saved. Alright, we're gonna need a new hook. We can build back up. We can get resources fairly easily. We're almost to what we need. We just need an antenna, which is scrap, bolts, and circuit boards. Do I have bolts? No. We need some vine goo. I'm going to go and get some rolling. So for the bolt, we probably need metal, right? Like, that's why I can't just make it. Yeah, I need metal. We don't have any metal. We're not making any. Okay, plastic hook. One plank. Okay, we can make that. We are going to get hurt again if we go back out into the ocean. Can we make a spear? Okay, we have the supplies to make a spear. That's good. So we're gonna actually do this. I'm gonna sleep. It's not apparently night enough yet. Ooh, we're gonna have to water this manually as well. Just eat all of it in the crunchiest way possible. Those are some crunchy ass potatoes. Okay, now it's probably night enough that we can do this. Oof. Expert survivor. Really, game? You sure about that one? Okay, so we need some seaweed, which we can get right there. We need some metal, which we can get right here. We're going to get bitten imminently. That is stone. Disappointment. Rampant right now. Just absolutely all over the goddamn place. Shark, where you at? Oh, there he is. As long as we can get that hit off, we're fine. It's just when we miss that hit, we're fucked. Asshole. Alright, let's go back up, because we're about to die again. You can build or you can make a lantern that allows you to you know, not have to skip the night. I think it's fine. Okay, well, we got rocks. I'm gonna make vine goo. I don't need too much, but I'm gonna make some because I have the ability to make it, and really no reason not to. God, that sucks ass, man. Copper and vine goo. Okay, vine goo we're gonna have. There's one in there. We got another one in the chest. We just need to get the copper. Oof. Losing all of your loot every time you die is pretty brutal. The swimming fins are pretty good. We could get some of those eventually. They're low on my priority list. I want to find the shark before I jump in. Fuck off. I mean, I'm gonna die if he bites me again. Sure, probably just surface at this point, because if I die, then I lose everything again. Okay. Defense. Defense. Surface. 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 Oh, Jesus. Okay. All of that for one fucking copper. Where's the shark? Okay, he's over there. We're good. Oh, we don't have a building hammer anymore. How actually do you not have a building hammer? I think we ought to cast off. We need to get some more resources, and it's going to be easier to get there if we get out of here. Oh. Alright, let's go around the island. We definitely need to, defend the back of the boat here. But we're not going to do that until we get enough resources and able to make it so we can do that. Didn't mean to do that. That's disappointing. There's probably some more loot down there, but it's just too dangerous with the resources we got. Yeah, we lost our paddle. We died, so, you know, we lost everything. So we were carrying pretty much everything on us. We're not going to make that mistake again. We're going to put everything away. It looks like we already have 1 copper, which is good. That means we only need 2 more. Because we need to make a circuit board. Got plastic, we got vine goo, right? Alright, we're gonna... Okay, we're gonna make this our dedicated, chest over here. Of, resources we need. So we're gonna put them in here. There we go. We're gonna eat these just that way I can put this up. And plus, we need food anyway. Okay. Cup your hands, then it becomes a paddle. I guess. So we got the plastic, we got the vine goo, we just need the copper. Don't. In the meantime, I'm going to build myself a new hammer. Okay, some of those have to be boards, right? There we go. I mean, luckily, like, we still have this. When will I research the gun? You know, I've been wondering that myself. When will I just get a fucking gun? I do like to keep score. I realize that they're useless, but, you know, it brings me pleasure to know that, you know, things are you know, actually in my favor. Like, the score is Shark 1, me 5. And that fills me with, like, joy and grit and chutzpah. I think that we could all use a little bit of grit and joy and chutzpah in our life. What if sharks had guns? I believe that was a plot of a movie. Correct me if I'm wrong. Copper ingots. I got one. Alright. I'm gonna go up there, and hopefully it'll turn into a thing by the time I get up there. We do need to get those cups out. We got one. This is gonna be difficult, isn't it? Can we just, like, have... Oh, we can just do this. We didn't even need 2 bottles. I mean, it makes our life infinitely more useful and easier. But, you know. Sharknado? Sharknado seems like it would have that. Gun Shark does sound like a movie, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. Alright, and then we'll just put the other receiver there, and then we'll be all set to go. We don't want to turn it on until we actually have all 3 receivers. Okay. That's 1. 1 down. Wait, I only need 1 for the thing, right? Antenna? I need bolts now. Now, did I get any metal? I don't think I did. In fact, that was the prime issue, because I thought it was metal, but it was actually rocks. So now, in order to beat this game, we need 1 bolt. Yes, that appears to be all we're missing at this point. I'm going to put the metal up in here, along with that. We just got to find another island. Or maybe we can cheat and just go to that thing. Is the wind blowing that way? No, it seems to be blowing that way, but... Antennas need to be farther. People keep saying that, but... Rev, you poor innocent child. You keep saying that as well. Is this like a My Summer Car situation where I'm like, I'm almost done? And it's like episode 3 or whatever, and like anyone watching the VOD afterwards realizes that there's like 40 more episodes after that? Where I will continuously say the same thing. They won't work that close. It's hooked up. Why won't it work? Am I getting closer or is it getting further away? I need to go start the oven real quick. I'm going to angle this that way we're going more towards it. Then I'm going to set up the oven. My Summer Car was good. I need to get back into it. Oh, it is going away from me. Any one of these barrels could actually have what I need, which is the crazy thing. The game could inevitably end as soon as I get 1 bolt, but I didn't get it in that one. So, anyway, we're gonna turn this that way we're going towards the the direction that the wind is blowing. I'm gonna put myself up here and give you a nice expanse to look. You kind of wrote yourself into a corner in my summer car because the battery, the oil filter, and the other shit are just gone and you're in the junk filter. Yep, basically. I will be right back. I'm just gonna leave the game going because it's gonna be like 5 seconds. We just need one medal. Okay, I apparently am hungry again. Should probably eat. Your character's about to starve. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. All right, now what was it to I mean, since we're just sort of waiting for an island to show up anyway, what is it to build a container? Vine goo and plastic. Cool. Both manageable. How do I keep missing the flash game streams? They're like once a month, so it's actually pretty easy to miss them. I try and announce them enough out that people can, like, plan around it, but, you know, there's always problems with that. Sometimes it's not on a day where people can make it. Okay, so we have everything we need. Can I make a bottle? We're a little bit short on both things. That's fine. Turn on the receiver and see how far out they need to be. Alright, I'll do that. I'm going to do that in the morning, though. My summer car would be cooler if it had bears in it. I'm going to wait till the cheat engine updates, because if the cheat engine updates, then I can just cheat everything back. Because as it stands... too close to receiver, too close to other antenna. Okay. So you are correct. I do need to space them out a bit. Is that annoying to you? It's a core gameplay loop, so we're doing it. Yes, thank you for telling me. Even though I didn't want you to be right. We're gonna need a lot more potatoes in order to fill up, so we're just gonna have to do that a little bit longer. Okay. Just crunch, 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 crunch. That's just potatoes. So I almost made it. Like, I almost did it where I didn't need to go insane. Like, I made it just shy of a month. Alright, so these need to be spaced out a bit more, which means that we're going to need more room up here. In order to have more room up here, we're going to have to... I guess just have more planks. We're not going to be able to do that unless if we have more nails. So they need to be at least 3 apart from each other or just the thing? No bolts. Drop from the sky like a fucking stork. Destroy that goddamn bitch. Can be anywhere on the raft as long as they're enough distant, but they've got to be up, right? So does it count vertical as well as horizontal differences? Thanks. So could I just pick this up and move it slightly, right? So these need to be farther apart. So could I move the receiver like downstairs? You know, like maybe right here, right? That seems like it's hooked up. Now, are you far enough apart now? Does that count? Too close to other wrong altitude. What do you mean, wrong altitude? Does it have to be on the same altitude? Probably, right? Okay. Put them all on the foundation. Whoa. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, we might have to put them all on the foundation level. I think they have to be, like, at least one level up, right? I'm gonna try and bring this one down. ADX NSP, thank you for the resub. 21 fucking months of support. Antenna 2, wrong altitude, too close to receiver. Okay. So I'm going to check and see if this one is now okay. He gave me the back of the battery. I was worried there for a minute. Okay, so they have to be on the same level as each other. They all have to be on the same level. Oh, shit! Oh, we almost missed that. I need to make a paddle. That's not what I wanted to make, but I needed to make it anyway. Okay, paddle. Oh. Oh. ADX, thank you for the support. I kind of glossed over that, but it's very kind of you to still be supporting me after all these years. It's almost 2 years for you, which is a long time. I've mentioned this before, but I figure I should mention it again since you just did so. Helping me out is super important. To me. Not necessarily to you. But it is to me. It's like 2 Twitch babies. Indeed. Now does Tilda get out of work at 10 or 10:30? Alright, so it's going to jettison me away because the anchor needs to be in a very specific spot. Okay, I'm going to... almost fucked myself over there. I'm going to put away everything that I don't need. Right? So I don't fuck myself? Yeah, I'm excited for Hoots as well. He already seems like he's a dad. Do you know what I mean? Like he does dad things. Like, I would believe it if Hootie has a workshop where he does tinkering. Like, I'd believe that. That seems right. I'm super happy for him. They are expecting. Hootie and Hootwife are expecting, which is nice. It's when I hugged him at TMG, it was 100% a dad hug. Yeah. I don't mean that in, like, the weird way that, like, the internet has changed the word dad to mean something weird, which I meme about, but, like, you know, he seems like... Hootie seems like he'll be a good dad. You know? Okay. Thanks. Okay, I got copper. I need iron. which is a slightly different texture. If we get bit again, we'll come back up. Okay, I guess we're going back up. Heal for a minute. Alright. Good night, Striker. Too close to the receiver. So it needs to be at least 3 away. I guess I can go ahead and try and put it on the ground floor, but I feel like that's wrong. Like, I feel like I can't do this. Like, the game does not want me to put this close. Okay. Requires higher altitude. Yeah, I gotta be at least 1 up. Which is fine. I can do that. So I could actually put it maybe up on this level. It might be a little easier to do. So I'll put it here. And then this is too close to the receiver, and that's not high enough up. So instead, we can maybe builder's hammer, build a platform up on this layer. It'll be easier to... Alright, I need to go quickly. I have a limited amount of time before it respawns. Eat chicken, jump in the water, and go looking for 1 metal. That's all we need. 1 metal so we can make a bolt. And there's 3. I'm going to get greedy and I'm going to take all of them just in case if I'm off for some reason. Like maybe I need more than 1. Metal spear is 2 stabs and it fucks off. Hey, Ima! Why are you hoeing? Also, thank you for 31 months of support. You and your mother are like the sweetest, nicest people. Like, you go above and beyond what is required. If you haven't checked out Ima's channel, she's good people and deserves way more love than she gets. Just generally speaking. Believe that about, like, all my friends. I need some of this for an antenna. I need to not use up all my resources. Okay. That's all that I can use. I'm gonna have to put up the rest of this scrap and then not use it. I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. We've done better, done worse. Okay, so I can make a pillar, and I can make it, like... In order for it to be 3 out, it's gotta be, like, there, right? And then we can make a roof, like, here. Now, this is 3 out, right? So I can move this guy from over here to over there, right? That's at least 3 out. Our base is looking a little jacked up, but you know. Okay, antenna 1 is fine. Okay, so in order to get the other one far enough out, I have to build another platform in this general vicinity, which means that we need more scrap metal. In order to get scrap metal, we're going to have to go and get barrels and shit like that. Our barrels nearby, they're too far to get. I have to, like, go and get them. Is there anything on this island of note? It does not appear as if there is. The Chad, the 6th or 7th at this point. Okay, so... Alright, I guess we set sail again. Can't you cut down trees? Well, if I had an axe, I could. I have almost everything I need in order to do what I gotta. Let's set sail. We're out again. Oh, right. There is scrap sometimes under the island. Let's just drop anchor and get that. I'm gonna go to sleep real quick, wake up, get some. Should be able to see some. Yeah, right there. I forgot about this being... This counts. Okay. I'm just gonna let him bite me twice and just get some scrap. Okay. Fucker. Create an axe so you may eat the trees. Okay, that should be enough nails to make a couple of platforms. Okay, we're out of boards. But we have enough nails for 2. And 2 is enough to be able to get these things far enough out, I believe. What is this game? This is Raft. It's a comfy game about surviving the awful ocean where a shark tries to kill you constantly. Alright, we need wood. If we had the ability to chop down these trees, we could have wood. We need planks for that. Do we have planks? We have rope. We don't have planks. Okay. What ocean does this take place in? Well, we're trying to make a transmitter so we can figure that out. I don't know where the fuck I am or what's going on, to be honest with you. Alright. I'm gonna go for that barrel over there. I know it's pretty unbelievable, but it's a early access survival game that's not out of early access. Can you expand the raft? Yes. It costs resources, and it's basically what we're trying to do right now. I need a couple more boards. You start off with like a 2x2 area of wooden planks, and everything else I've built. Okay. I guess I'm just not getting that. Except for we're going back around and getting it. Tilda wants pizza tonight. I'm gonna set up the pizza real quick. Give me half a second. I can do this fast. I got this. One sec. You guys need anything from the kitchen while I'm in here? I got brownies, but you guys can't have any because the internet's in the way. Like too far away. The internet's just too big, so you can't. I can't, and the pizza's still frozen, so you guys can't have pizza. If you want something else, like water, you guys want water? Got water. Anyway, I'm back. Are you coming for me? You're coming for me, aren't you? I see you in your wily ways. So I guess as soon as, instead of getting water, I need to put water in. Okay, that one is good. We need to get some more wood. Did we get any wood? We got some while I was gone, but not a lot. I believe we have everything we need in order to to make the thing, right? We have, like, the iron and all that. Okay, there we got the iron. I'm going to put the rock in here. This and this and this. And this. And this. And this. Okay. Antenna. We almost got this. Antenna. Scrap. Okay. There's in here this. Okay. Did it. We have a circuit board in one of these. There it is. And then there we go. Antenna. So now we have all of the things we need, but we just need to put them far enough apart that we can actually use them. The other antenna is on the wrong height. Yeah. Not a lot I can do about that right now. I'm gonna work on that in a minute, but we just need to get some wood. Yeah, I saw you, bitch. Maybe the real ocean was the friends we made along the way. What friends did we make? We didn't make any friends. Everyone's an asshole. Okay. Volleyball. We don't have any volleyballs, but we do have a cat. So that's useful. Wood. Wood is the constant problem. Got one in there. That's all the wood we got. So we just got to run into some more wood. Or catch some. But for whatever reason, the ocean is fairly useless right now. Oh, we're not going the right direction. That would be why. Okay. There we go. Let's get going. Is that plant in a shoe? Yep. I put plant in a shoe. Why not? Okay. So instead of filling it up first... No, we have to do it like this. Okay. So then we water the shoe. We water this. We water that. We drink this. There it comes. There's the wood. One more wood and we have enough to be able to, you know, do the things. No worries, Vineheart. I hope you enjoyed. And if you didn't, you've wasted your time. I need to probably make another spear, but I'm just hoping that he doesn't do enough damage in order to make this a problem in the foreseeable future. Okay, so anyway, back to building this. So this one should probably be, let's see. So we can put it right there. We don't want to, but that's it's like the equivalent of it being here, right? No, here. I believe that's correct. Oh, here he comes. Okay, he's just gonna do that then. Nothing we can do to stop him, so we're just gonna let him do it. It's like one of those problem childs that, like, you know, you don't really actually have the authority to actually do anything about it, so you just gotta let them be assholes. But, like, you know, secretly you're actually cutting their juice rations at lunch. Because fuck that child, he's an asshole. And then, like, when the parents come in and they're like, oh, how's little Timmy doing? It's like, oh, he's an absolute joy. But he's not. He's not actually an absolute joy. He's an absolute shit. But you have to pretend like he's a good kid, because if you don't, then they'll complain, oh, they took their money somewhere else. This is why I've never gotten into babysitting. I'm making up that scenario, but it seems legit, doesn't it? It almost seems like a thing. And it's like not even like a situation where it's like, you know, the kid just, you know, wasn't raised right. It's just like the kid's an asshole. The kid was unfortunate enough to be born in this state where he's a total ass. Okay. And then we put this one over here. Okay, is that going to be good? Okay. That was the wrong altitude, but that is fixable. So we just need to put one on that. Oh. Maybe that'll be enough. Probably not, but we can at least do that. You can put the shark's head on your own by putting it in one of the slots under your inventory. Would I be able to see that? Okay. I believe the antenna is set up right. Oh. Cool. So we just need to sail... I don't know which direction that is. We're getting closer? So it's probably relative to the direction I'm facing, right? So I think we're getting closer, right? By going that way? You were going towards it? How do you know? Like that, the top should be forward, right? Which means that that way should be the right way. Right? The distance is going down, so we're going in the right direction. Okay, I'm going to turn this off for a bit. We just need to keep going this way. Once the wind dies down, we can reassess our position. But we need to go that way for 1,000. It's about 1 a second. Set the timer for 1,000 seconds. Set the timer for 1,000 seconds.
Setting the timer. Your timer is set for 16 minutes and 40 seconds.
Is that right? Need to like tilt slightly to the right. It's going down. I don't think that's going to be 16 minutes. I think that's off. Seems like a couple. It's more like 3 a second. So, 900 divided by 3. $900 divided by 3.
300.
Okay, obviously 300. Duh, fucking stupid. Okay.
There's no need for that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that at you. And yes, you're right. I shouldn't insult myself like that, Siri. Anyway. 300 seconds.
I'm not sure I understand.
Set the timer for 300 seconds.
For how long?
Set the timer for 300 seconds.
For how long?
Set the timer for 300 seconds. Set the timer for 300 seconds.
For how long?
So for you guys can't see it, but what it's writing down is 300 or 302. So 3002. It thinks I mean 300 seconds as in 2 in D. Seconds. It's a different type of second. Okay. That's just happening. We can't do anything about it. Wait, what? Oh, he just went after it real fast. It's probably better for us to just, like, put down stuff, isn't it? I mean, like, we can't realistically make a spear, or can we? Put on the shark. I mean, okay, I'll put on a shark head. Calm down, though. This. I can't. I can't seem to wear it. No. What button to wear? As soon as Tilda, oh, right here. Oh, I see. Well, as soon as Tilda gets home, then I'm gonna have to stop. So hopefully we can get to whatever this is in time. Nope. There she is. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll check for the art real quick, and then I gotta bail. Let's see. I am now the shark. So I guess next time we'll see what's at that mark. We're pretty close. Wonder if you could have found it before then. Probably not, right? Like, random chance wouldn't allow you to do that. Looks like there's one art, and it says, "Thanks for a great year, Vinesauce." And it's got a bunch of pictures of us. And by us, I mean the Vinesauce streamers. Boop, boop. Who did this? This was done by Pajama Pants Jack. Thank you, Jack. I really like how you got the gradient on Jin's room. That's really good. The rest of the guys look good too. So thank you for that. And with that, I'm going to have to call it for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. There will be that art channel or that art stream tomorrow. So please check out YouTube art. The arcade channel right there, and you should be good. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!